Very good afternoon, my dear students. Myself, Prashanth Venbagal. Today, I would like to share a video regarding the new accountancy project. How you can easily create a new accountancy project as per the new criteria of 2030, 23 and 24 curriculum. You have to keep in mind the important points and kindly watch and subscribe my channel. Up to the end, you have to watch this video. You will able to create a new project very easily. So very important tips are there in this video. You have to watch how we can very easily prepare and don't lose your marks. Now you have 12 mark for the project. Last year, up to last year, there is only 4 mark. So prepare the projects very easily, and colorful projects you can bring by including all the important points related to your project. My dear friends, you can create the project in 4 various areas. You can create the project by taking 2 important segments. Please remember that CBSE asking a project in accountancy with the 2 areas. You have to keep in mind 4 areas are there: accounting ratios, cash flow statement, comparative statement. Comparative statement includes balance sheet and statement of profit and loss, then common size statement. 4 areas you can consider, and out of that you have to include 2 areas in the project work. So my dear students, as an introduction, I am here placing some important concepts regarding accountancy in our day-to-day life. You can read the section and you can go through all the areas. I'm slowly scrolling all these pages. It includes only 27 pages for the project. So don't forget to share this video with your friends. Kindly go through all these pages. Very easily you can find out how to prepare the accountancy project. And you have a good experience if you are sharing all my videos. All the chapter wise videos are available in my channel, and last year's project also included. Students handwritten projects also included in my videos. Please watch the entire video. You will get a good experience, and also you can score a good mark from my channel. So this is a small introduction regarding accountancy and how it is important in our day-to-day life, and how much importance we are giving for the finishing of accountancy project. So slowly I'm scrolling. You can note all the important contents, and you can create a colorful project by including small additions only. So there is no particular criteria for creating how much page is needed for a project, but you can include 2 areas, and with maximum content I am expressing this project. Only 27 pages there here, but when you are writing in your paper, it is a handwritten project here you have to create, and definitely you can create that project very colorfully from that. And you know very well the different steps. Here I am writing some importance which indicates the heading need and significance of the project. Why this project is needed for your curriculum, and how much important is for doing project work at higher secondary level, at the senior secondary level. Kindly go through the all content and objectives. Then I am listing some objectives for the finishing of this project. You can see every time project work helps for enriching the knowledge of students and helps for developing a lot of practical abilities. You know, it is coming from the pragmatism philosophy, and the students are learning by doing. Lot of objectives you can also add on with these illustrated objectives. Kindly go through all the objectives. Please remember the important objectives of finishing this project. And another step, it is execution of the project. Here I am listing some important steps how the area selected for this project. In this project, accounting ratio and the cash flow statements are included. Definitely I will bring some more videos related to accountancy project with inculcating and integrating all other areas, including comparative statement, common size statement. Also I will bring videos related to accountancy project. So how the data collected, how it is executed, that is coming under the heading execution of the project. You please remember that is one of the important heading also, execution of the project. After that, I have taken one separate page for writing all these things. Part A, here I am introducing the part A, accounting ratio. Part A, accounting ratio. And there I brought the theoretical overview. Theoretical overview, there you can bring all the theory parts related to accounting ratio. I expressed what is the concept of accounting ratio, then the objectives of accounting ratio, all the theoretical part related to accounting ratio you can bring here. Then what are the advantages of accounting ratio? I expressed with the support of a diagram, a flow chart, that also will help you to bring a colorful experience, colorful project. If you are arranging the data like this, it will be helpful for scoring the maximum 20 out of 20. You know, out of 20, 12 mark for the project and 8 mark for the Viva. There also all the theory part is very, very important. And in this heading, types of ratios expressed as all the different categories of ratios: liquidity ratio, solvency ratio, activity ratio, turnover ratio in the form of a flowchart. What are the different items, sub-items coming in each category expressed in this flowchart. Then in another heading, liquidity ratio, the theory part of liquidity ratio is there. A small flowchart of the picture of the type of liquidity ratio is there. And also in the current ratio, you know very well what is the importance of current ratio, the theoretical part, and quick ratio coming in the liquidity ratio. Solvency ratio, you know, 5 ratios are there. You have to remember the newly added ratio also, debt to capital and employed ratio. You have to write all, then only we will get the maximum pages. You have to write all the theory. You can include more theory and also equation. Lot of explanations are available in your textbooks. You can use the various important authors' textbooks for developing this project. I am showing a small nutshell. If your teacher is asking for more pages, you can give more explanation for all the categories of ratios. Activity ratio also represented in the form of a flowchart. Please remember very important ratio: inventory turnover ratio, trade receivable turnover ratio, trade payable turnover ratio, investment turnover ratio, fixed asset turnover ratio, working capital turnover ratio. Kindly remember, give maximum explanation and maximum don't avoid the equations. It will help you to give the quick response for the teachers in the Viva time. So keep in mind, profitability ratios coming. Profitability ratios, please remember the 5 important ratios. Around 10 ratios are there, profitability ratio. But as per our syllabus, we have to learn only 5. Gross profit ratio, operating ratio, then operating profit ratio, net profit ratio, and the very important one, return on capital employed. So this is the theoretical part regarding the accounting ratio. And then I expressed the tools of study. What are the tools used for this session? Actually, this area is related to accounting ratio. So the tools we can use all the different ratios what we are calculating. So a small problem is taken. You can take a problem with the balance sheet also, as your teacher demands. If you can take a company's balance sheet, and also you can include some items like the historical background regarding the, before this analysis and interpretation, you can give a historical background regarding the organization, and after that the balance sheet you can place. And this problem, 5 ratios are calculated: the gross profit ratio, inventory turnover ratio, then current ratio, liquidity ratio, liquid ratio, then net profit ratio. There is no particular criteria. You can choose minimum 5 ratios, maximum as you can bring from the balance sheet. So this is the information available regarding a firm, and based on that 5 ratios are calculated. First one, it is the gross profit ratio. Very easily you can calculate using the equation. The obtained value, it is 23.81. That also very much important, needed. And another ratio, inventory turnover ratio. Obtained value, it is 2.4 times. Current ratio, very easily we can find out. 2.6:1 is the ratio. And fourth one, it is liquid ratio. 1.27:1 is the ratio. And net profit ratio, 14.28% is the ratio. And based on that ratio calculation, a small findings is stated here. You can state as a different heading, findings of the study. You can state there what are the different findings you have made. Using the values, you can add more explanation. Depending upon that, you can analyze and you can give at least minimum 5 different statements showing the analysis of the study. What is the output of the analysis of the study? So that is the part regarding the accounting ratio, part A. And I had listed part B separately. Part B, it includes cash flow. You know very well cash flow statement. And here again some theoretical part related to cash flow is stated. Theoretical overview. There, what is cash flow statement I had listed. What are the different benefits of cash flow statement is listed. And the different through this diagram, what are the 3 different activities in the cash flow also listed. Operating activity, investing activity, and financing activity. Then you can add more theory related to cash flow from operating activity. What are the different examples for inflows and outflows in cash flow from operating activities there. After that, you can write what are the different examples for cash flow from investing activity. Lot of examples you can bring from each different activities in cash flow statement. Then cash flow from financing activity. You can add lot of theoretical part related to 3 different activities. Then I had put the format, cash flow statement format. You can give a small heading here. Then you can give format of cash flow statement is a suitable heading. You can give there. Then you can show what are the different items coming in the cash flow statement. And how to finish the operating activity. You know very well. Then the investing activity. What are the items included in that? Then the financing activity and how we are adjusting the cash and cash equivalents in the beginning and how we are getting the cash and cash equivalents at the end. These are all the things you have to remember. This is the theoretical part regarding cash flow. After that, in the analysis area, one company's balance sheet is there. You know very well. Through that balance sheet and the additional information, we are going to prepare the cash flow statement. So you can take any company's balance sheet of any years, and please remember, it's very important, you have to give a detailed explanation through the format how we have finished the analysis. So this is the part of equity and liability, and up to total you can take. The same total you will get in the asset side also. If you are taking a lengthy question, it will be very easy for finishing that also. A lengthy question. And kindly keep in mind, you have to consider some not to account items, questions with the not to account item, and also adjustments that are very important for the project. Take a question from textbook also, you can solve the project related to cash flow statement. If you are not getting any balance sheet of a vertical form balance sheet of a company, you can take the addition this type of questions from NCERT textbook or any other books. Okay, then a solution you can place here, solution of the cash flow statement using the different analysis, calculation of the profit before tax, and you can adjust the non-operating, non-cash items, expenses or incomes you can take. Also, you can consider this is a small problem, and it includes only a small items related to few items related to cash flow for investing and financing activity. Also, you can see you can finish this type of problems very quickly from the cash flow statement. In this problem, we have to open two accounts also, provision for taxation account, one account, and another account it is fixed asset account. And you can bring a graphical representation for the different activities in the cash flow statement. All these things you have to draw yourself, then only you will get a good impression from the external teacher and your class teacher. So this is the diagram, and the first value it is related to operating, and second value it is a negative. That is why it is coming around 3 lakh and in between 3 lakh and 3,50,000. And the cash flow from financing activity you can consider that also positive value that will come above the line, and negative activity will come in the investing activity will come in the below line. So my dear students, after that you can give a small conclusion regarding the project. You can give a small conclusion regarding the project, and what is your experience. Conclusion should include what is your experience, what is the benefits you have gained by finishing this project. And at last you can place the bibliography or reference page. There you can show from which source you have collected the data, and you can bring the textbooks, details, and also the website links what you have used for collecting the data. My dear students, you can finish this type of project very quickly within the limited time and try to score the maximum mark in the exams, practical exams. And this project includes theoretical part also. That will help you to score the YWay mark, 8 mark out of 8 you can score it. If you are creating more colorful content using the pictures of the company from where you are collecting the data, and more diagrammatical representation for the values, then you will get more score. And kindly follow my YouTube channel. You will get definitely more updated videos regarding accountancy, business studies, and different types of subjects in commerce, and also especially skill subjects related to projects also I am going to upload in my channel. Kindly subscribe my channel, share with your friends, and try to watch the full video. And all the very best for your project exams and successful completion of the project. All the best.